Hi guys, just a quick live stream just to get something off my chest which may be of interest to you guys. I know the GSI channel has 12,000 followers, so I'm hoping to hit an audience and just kind of open their eyes a little bit. Thank you for joining, Linda Brooks and Colette, thank you. All I want to do is just cover a few pointers which is alarming me at this moment in time, and I know I'm making a big fuss about it, but we're dealing with unknown forces on Facebook, and we're just digging massive holes, not only for ourselves, our relationships, and also our property. And what I mean by that is not only can it seriously affect your PC, your laptop, or your devices you use for your paranormal stuff, but we're talking thousands of pounds worth of equipment here. The laptop I'm using now is £1,000 alone, and that's not counting my setup behind. Hi Mark, hope you're well, mate. David Anderson, hope you're well. Amy, hope you're well. As you've probably seen on my Spirit Medium wall, I'm receiving 5 to 10 spam friends requests daily. They're all fake. I've just received one now. She has two profile pictures. On one of them, her eyes are blue, and on the other, her eyes are brown. Unless she's had a similar incident like David Bowie back in his day, then why have her eyes changed? The biggest worry I have is when you look at these people who are sending you the friends requests. One, there are the spammers, and I know some people have been affected on here by the spammers, where they've had to change not only everything on the PC but their Facebook accounts and everything else. There are the sex bots, which means they're going to send you spam with regards to sex sites. Now, we all love a little bit of sex every now and then, but the thing is, these are not just ordinary sex sites. They're looking to get your credit card details, anything else from your PC. Once you give them access to your banking details, then they're in. And we've also got bots as well. And what I mean by that is some kind of bot just controlling the page. It's digging deep. You're encouraged to download things, and then it gets into your system, and some things can be protected by your antivirus and other things like that. The scariest thing is that when I get a friend's request similar to the one I've just received now, all the people who are on their wall are mutual friends of mine. The one I'm looking at now, there's 122 mutual friends of one person who's now following this spammer, this sex bot, or whatever it is. So once they accept them as a friend's request, they're then going along all the mutual friends and hitting follow, or friends request, whatever they're doing, and they're just kind of leeches going through a vein of networks through Facebook to get to everyone on your timeline, everyone who you have a friend request accepted to. They're getting to them as well. So looking at the people who've all accepted this girl's friend request, there's 122 people I also know who are now attached to her wall. These guys, like I say, innocently accepting these friend requests, because we in the paranormal world and spiritual world are quite open to followers, and we don't care who follows us. With respect, I mean, if they're showing an interest, then we quite openly accept them into the family. However, these people are not the people on their timeline. On this one, there's two different people, and they're more than likely a machine behind the system, just sending out all these friends requests, very much like cold calling. I'm very protective. I always wear protection when I'm dealing with this, and my protection is my spirit guide, a good antivirus, and wit and wisdom. But it seems to be that these guys aren't doing this. Now, like I said, there's 12,000 people following GSI. I'd hate to think that I was accepting all these people on these spam sites and then they were getting into the network through GSI and then sending them friends requests to use guys. I'd hate to be the one who sent you spam through my Facebook pages, and this is why I disconnect from all this kind of stuff, because there's it's just danger. That's all. The sex sites are going to cause problems for your relationships if you're in a relationship. Someone sent me a friend's request yesterday, and he seemed a genuine person. And within seconds of accepting that friend's request, I received a message from him saying he was a Bitcoin miner. Now, anyone who knows what a Bitcoin is, it's invisible currency, which is attached to the internet, and it's supposed to be worth lots of money. There's a big thing in the news at this moment in time to say that the invisible coin, is valued to a tremendous amount. Now, people are now using that link in the news to jump through. This guy not only wanted me to become a Bitcoin miner with him, free of charge, he was willing to send this currency into my bank account if I sent him my bank details. Yeah, of course you're going to, aren't you? Some imaginary machine person on Facebook asking for my bank details so they can send me currency, which is Bitcoin currency, to my bank account. This is my bank account, which has all my payments coming out for my mortgage, for my car, and everything else I have in life, including my luxury stuff. I'm willing to give this person details, and he was asking for very personal information. So also look out for him, guys. These guys as well, should I say? Bitcoin miner. He wanted to send me currency, which is an invisible currency. But anyone who's IT minded knows what Bitcoin is, and he was going to give me thousands of pounds worth of Bitcoins to keep on my system as a bonus. Let's see who's in the feed. Kerry, hope you're well. Carol King, good afternoon. It's mid-afternoon here in the UK. There's snow on the ground, but I don't think it'll last till tea time because we're getting spells of rain as well. Nicole White, good evening. Who else? Jordan Brooks, hi there, hope you're well. Yeah, all I'm doing, guys, there's 12,000 people who follow GSI and numerous amounts of people who follow my spiritual pages. I'm just letting you know that these guys aren't guys, they're probably machines, the equivalent to the PPI miscellaneous calls we all get all the time. And when you look at, when you receive one, and I know the women won't receive these, it's only directed at the men. Before you accept it, just have a look how many mutual friends are on their wall, because you will see that every single person who's a mutual friend who's already accepted this are connected to you, right? So like I say, it's a leech. What they're going to do is through the veins of Facebook, get into the network, go all the way through all your mutual friends, either sending them obscene images related to the adult industry, your XXX stuff, or you're going to get some kind of spammer trying to get in there, offering you something, telling you that his fifth cousin to the Earl of whoever has died, and he has to put these £12 billion in a bank account so that the tax man doesn't get it, or it'll be something else which is spam. Josephine Northover, whether you're on this feed now or not, I'm not quite sure. You've been a victim of this that I know of. You had to change your Facebook account and all your friends, and then everyone was very apprehensive about accepting a new friend's request for you, because them spammers had gone through all your messages and sent their crap out to people like my good self and all your other good friends. I knew what was going on. I contacted you, and then we did it properly, but not everyone will just assume that this is just an average Joe who's trying to contact you. So it was a quick live stream, guys. Good to see you all on here. Thank you for joining me. This is worth a share, because if you're part of the paranormal world and you're part of the spiritual stuff or anything else to do with Facebook, these people are targeting Facebook because we're vulnerable. It's like I say, it's a direct connection from them to your good self and to everyone who is in your timeline. These people can get to you through the internet, which is a very shady thing at this moment in time. And at this moment in time, we only believe them to be spammers and hackers. Who knows what they could be into? Just going to give you some shout outs, guys, before I go. If I've shouted you already, Nicole White, hope you're well. You get a woman of you and then sending your porn sites, send them our way. I'm joking. Amy, hope you're well. Thank you for sharing. Kerry, I love the snow. To be honest, good. It's gone. There's a little bit out there. There was some on my Facebook timeline this morning, and then we seen it kind of disappear. Some people are actually commenting on my feed. They're telling me it's a genuine person. Some really interesting friends as well. Tom Fraser, thank you for that interaction. If you're following this, he's just sent me a link to show all the people. I mean, we've got some of the top names who are in the paranormal world who me and you all know, and these are part of these spammers. I'm sorry, I'll rephrase that. They're connected to the spammers now because they've innocently accepted their friend's request. My tongue's orange and brown because of my strong black coffee. Sorry about that. But inadvertently, they've accepted their friend's requests, and now these spammers are now in the system connected to big people. I'm not going to say names, but some of the biggest people who come on here and do their live streams, I can see now clearly that people who I believe to be spammers and hackers are now in the vein system of Facebook connected to them. Now, we have 12,000 people on here, but no one can follow us personally through GSI, but they can through our timeline accounts, our personal accounts. So just imagine how many people who we are all following, these people on here who I can see now. I know you are following these people I can see on my other screen. These spammers are connected to them now, right? So, and you do know every time you get a friend's request, there's always another 5 or plus people who know friends of your friends. So it's like I say, I keep saying the word vein. It's exactly that, one vein, and it's like it just branches off and branches off and branches off, and it just hits everyone. And if these are malicious people, which I genuinely believe they are, you don't have to be psychic to know that. They're gonna get into the system. Like I say, like and share, because not everyone's sat at 2:30 in the afternoon, fortunate to be sat in their own home and doing nothing other than talking to you good people. There's a lot of people who probably want to see this, but they're not available at this moment in time because we all have normal jobs as well. Let's have a look. Mark, hi, hope you're well. Nicole, I've said your name 1,000 times now. I tell you what, I'll use the right mouse. I've got 4 screens on the go here, and I'm going through the wrong mouse. Right, 40 comments. I'm going to read them now, guys. Off air, I'm not able to scroll up and down because it's live. Thank you for joining me, guys. If you're watching this and it's previously aired, just take on board what I've already told you guys about people getting into the system. It's like everything else from how previously people used to spam people. Once they get to know a friend, they know friends of friends, and it just spreads like that. The next one of these you see in your friends request box, and you know to be possibly a spammer, before you delete them, if that's what you want to do, just check how many mutual friends of friends of friends of friends they have, and it just goes to show you how much they're in the system. I keep reporting them to Facebook. I think if I had £1 for every time I reported one, I'd be a rich man, not only in my love, which I give out to you, but money wise as well. So have a good day, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to read your comments. Thank you for sharing, because that's the main point of this live stream, to get word out there that innocently we're accepting people, and we just say, oh, I've got 5 requests today, click 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 click, but we're not actually looking who we're accepting, and these are the dangers. And I know some of you have already been victims of these spammers, these bots, and other things through Facebook, through social media, and I'm just looking out for you guys. I know I'm doing everything possible other than wearing a condom over my body, but it's so easy just to think, oh, I've got 5 new friends requests, I'll have them because it'll make me popular. I'm not saying that is the case with you guys, but that's how easy it is. If I've hit any nerves and notes and heartstrings with you guys, then it's with the best interest of mind. Take care, guys. Have a lovely day wherever you are in this world. If you get some sun, send it to the northeast of England, Saltburn Bar of the Sea. I'll have it all. You can keep the snow because I don't want it as well. Take care, guys. All the best now. Take care.